What's up, y'all? Hope you are doing well. Very excited to get into this article explaining the rest of our socializing vision, what we have planned for the next few years, etc. And apologize for the noise. Literally, construction started an hour ago, right outside my door. They're like hammering the streets and stuff. Classic stuff. It is what it is. Let's get into it. So, title of the article, we'll be linking it up and pinning it on the socializing Twitter page 2. So, Social Rising next chapter, $100 billion AI experiment, empowering Web3 visionaries. So, yeah, let's dive into it. We got the intro, and yeah, this is the result of us, the past 4 years of us looking at Web3 gaming. More recently, AIT the past 9-10 months, interacting with our favorite people, so founders, creators, investors, app owners, community leaders, gamers, AI lovers, etc., and observing the crypto space of what we think our team and community can add to the space to help us flourish it to take it to the next level. And next section, $100 billion AI experiment without scam, something more. So yeah, let's explain more of our background before we explain how we truly think this can be a $100 billion ecosystem or even more. So for more context, we've been working with various Web3 gaming teams the past 4 years. So usually as official hires, independent contractors, maybe we get on board with a team, teach our team how to do different stuff, whether that be business development, community growth, social media, marketing, usually those roles, etc. Then at GDC last year, after chatting with some people, shout out to them like Cyber Studios, AK, stuff like that, people like that, we decided to kickstart our own official agency branch from Socials Rising. So before Socials Rising, we gathered all of our favorite people, like the parties mentioned before, but we didn't really figure out a way to have sustainable business revenue generation methods. So yeah, with suggestions from others, we ended up creating our own agency branch, which was super awesome, which allowed us to scale up and really kickstart other creative endeavors. However, uh, before when we were independent contractors, we were very limited by time and energy. For example, most of us would join maybe one, two, maybe three teams helping out with their campaigns, their sales, etc. However, as an agency, we're able to scale up, but it was still very limited, right? So, with us working 80 plus hours weekly, we could have a max 4, maybe 5 full time clients, maybe 2, 3 part time clients if we're like working 7 days a week, just literally day and night. So, it was very limited for time and energy. So, even though we scaled up, we were still limited by our manual work, which we know wasn't stable. So, maybe while we're young, we can, but when we want to start a family, if we want to do other things, we want to travel, well, we're pretty much fucked, right? So with that, we started really emphasizing our partner referral network, so other agencies. So we're really good at creative community growth and more long-term partnerships. However, we weren't really good at stuff like tokenomics, mass marketing, economics, products, game testing, stuff like that, right? So we referred them to other awesome agencies. However, they ran into the same problem. So the best at the best would always get booked, right? So same for them. Maybe some agencies prefer to work with at max 2, others maybe 4, 5, 6 if they're like really big. However, they ran into the same problem. They were still limited by time and energy. So the best of best were constantly booked where we try to refer to them, then they're like, oh, we're actually booked right now. So it's situations like that, right? So now that we had an extended partner network, but now we can't refer to them because they're always booked. So yeah, it ended up being like that. So that happened where we try to create group chats with our favorite people like projects, agencies, creators, investors, guild leaders, try to send them opportunities, but it was still very manual like. So we reached out to DM them, share it. Maybe we tried to scale up where we created a Game Night Central chat where we had over 100 of our awesome partners and everyone in the same chat sharing for opportunities. However, we ran into the same problems where the best were busy, so they didn't have time to check the chat. They didn't have time to make the use of these opportunities. We have to individually DM the best ones, and maybe the ones that did see it could, but yeah, it's just a lot of limitations, like the human factor of time and energy, right? So, although we tried our best, we realized that we need to scale up. So, back our minds, I think the classic approach is like we've seen the more traditional world, people and agencies they create their own software, so that was what we imagined too. So, maybe we in the future we create like a software that could scale up, but it could at max have maybe 10 full-time clients, maybe 5 to 6 part-time clients. However, the same problem would inevitably arise, which would be us being limited by time and energy. So, yeah, it was a big problem. But I think after AI agents arrived, that's when we realized, oh shit, this is the next step in evolution. So we could significantly scale up and not be limited by time and energy. So we were initially planning on launching our software end of this year, perfecting it for next few years during the bear market, and then launch the other branches which our team is passionate about. So accelerator programs for projects, investment funds, educational platforms for Web3 specific careers, Web3 initiatives, IRL retreats and conference activations, so meeting up with every previous people at each conference or throughout the bear market, and a bunch of other things for the next 5 to 6 years. So what we realized was that with the rapid development of AI tech, we could do all these things synergistically at once instead of doing it one thing at a time each quarter, one thing, one thing, one thing. So yeah, it was really awesome as the conditions were perfect this year, especially the bull market happening. Uh, I'm based in the USA, so now Trump has and other USA government has better regulations. There's more funding coming to AI, so it was just like a perfect storm conditions, right? So this the only thing that was caveat was that we need data to train these AI models. So we had a lot of data the past 4 years from our previous clients, particularly in creative community growth and business development, but not on the other areas mentioned before, like mass marketing, tokenomics, economics, stuff like that. However, we realized that we did have these data, and this is with our partnered 10 plus agencies, 30 plus teams we've worked with, 50 plus gaming investment guilds, 130 plus creators in our agency branch, and 400 plus fake NFT holders, which includes some of the biggest whales in the space. So, yeah, I think a light bulb went in our head where before with the software side, it was more like a individual team wise where all right, we're gonna create our own thing, share with others when we're ready. But with the agents realize that we can do all this synergistically together for partners so that we're not just growing our projects. Oh, it was some weird knocking on the outside. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I was saying that before we were trying to individually grow our software and community, but now that we can utilize the AI agents, we can use them to synergistically grow our creators' businesses, grow our partnered teams, grow our partnered agencies, grow our partnered guilds, investments and investors, stuff like that. So yeah, it was a very exciting time, and I think we were very happy about it that we could scale things up faster and exponentially better. So this takes us to the next part. So one of our core beliefs is that we really like creating very memorable, unique experiences that people love. So which is why all of our friend NFTs, which is our Genesis collection, are one of one. For example, our latest one was with taco launcher. It's literally just random where it's just a dude Chad shooting out tacos, and yeah, he loved it. Other community members love it. So stuff like that, right? Where it's very memorable, very fun. Maybe it could be with our conferences where at Token 24 and at Singapore made like Yu-Gi-Oh cards of our favorite memes. Maybe the last one at GDC previous year, we made different cards and boxes, like collectible mystery big gifts that people could get and unravel. So stuff like that, which is what we personally love too. So with our upcoming AI agents that we'll create, which will add more info in a bit, we could create those very custom tailored experiences for each person to really make their dreams come true. So the main things we want to emphasize with this is that with the best of the best builders, we want to help elevate them while so they'll get more opportunities to help them grow. And as these people grow, their expertise and data will become even more valued. So I think we want to give them access to even more opportunities, help grow their vision, etc. While we'll also have some AI agents highlighting the other parts. So the other bad actors, the scammers, the grifters, we will call them out publicly for our AI agents so that people can avoid them, not invest in them, etc. So this will help ensure liquidity and support goes to the right builders. So more specifically, we'll share some examples with project teams that have done right by their community the past few years. We'll connect them with the best investors that are long term to invest in them. We'll find the best guilds and creators to have them work with, onboard more, known diamond handling community members, the best whales, utilize the latest AI technology and latest Web3 um, trends that they can utilize. So, for example, from one of our latest partners like Planet Atmos was sharing with them more about the abstract ecosystem, sharing with them more about different AI tools, techs they can use, mobile gaming, stuff like that. So then for our very best creators, so the ones that have been creating amazing content, communicate consistently, execute their deliverables on time, have been just good, positive people to work with, will show up on job opportunities, ambassadorships, grants, creator deals, marketing application of their content, help cultivate their communities. Damn, it's loud as fuck. It's crazy. It's now a mini this game, but classic and stuff. So scale up their business with AI to free up their time and support whichever avenue they go. So communities, so these will be the best of the best. So communities of creators, investors, gamers, AI lovers, alpha hunters, etc. So we want to give them more sponsored opportunities, whether it be game nights, tournaments for their holders, X spaces, in-game integration of their logo IPs, upgrade to referral fees. So if, for example, if there's an incoming Etsy sale, we give them upgraded referral fees of that if any of their members or other people use their codes, marketing applications, so helping them grow their audience, bringing in more people to their Discord, Telegrams, access to the best events RL, whether it be conferences, online, help creating sustainable value adds so that their communities can keep growing. Since I remember a lot of the communities that were my favorites, they got wiped out like in the bear market and even the last 1 or 2 years. So we want to help them sustain their community so they can keep it going. Then for investors, we will selectively curate for the best ones, the best opportunities. So the ones that we know are diamond handing, we'll select the best teams for them to work with, get them to token see private rounds, FTP sales, access to AI agents, OTC mass bulk purchases, and any other unique opportunities that our team thinks that they will like. And fifth, we included this next section for people who don't really fit the passport category, but maybe they're new to the industry, maybe they joined this year, last year, they don't know where they fit in. So we'll help them find the best communities and projects that match their vibes and interests, help share them educational courses, whether it be on learning how to research, learning how to work in Web3, creating projects, creating content, investing, stuff like that, and slowly ease their way into Web3 while not getting overwhelmed and maybe falling into the short-term traps. So for more, looking forward to helping the long-term oriented people. So here comes the $100 billion vision, and that is for each business that we help incubate with our customized AI agents. So whether that be a creator's content business, whether it be a team's new AI gaming project, whether that be an investor launching a fund, whether that be different communities launching their own services, maybe they have like the best game night tournament, stuff like that. We're going to distribute their ownership of whatever they kickstart, whether that be tokens, NFTs, to the rest of the socializing ecosystem naturally. So airdropping it to the best of his people that we think are the best fits for them. And not only that we think, but it will also be the AI agents that we feed the data into that track performance of all these groups so that we ensure that there's less bias involved, right? So just giving ownership of the best potential long-term supporters to these people incubating these businesses. Along with that, we'll help monetize and keep this ecosystem going through uh, my favorite model of AI tools that I personally use are monthly year subscriptions. So think of like ChatGPT, Midjourney. One of my favorite ones, Imagine AI. They create really good artwork that's more anime tailored. One of my favorites is also Runway. They create really good video generations. So we see this as an amazing opportunity where these AI agents mentor these all these people. So whether a creator wants to get mentored to help create better content, get access to other opportunities, whether a founder team, they're like, oh, what are the best practices marketing wise right now? Whether it be investor, where they're like, oh, I'm in AI, but I want to dive into more of that gaming world. What are the best gaming projects and teams to chat with? And maybe communities are like, oh, we're looking for sponsored game nights, sponsored X spaces to do. So yeah, I think they I just will automatically find and filter it for them, and it's gonna be super dope. And with that, with our close partners with the NFT holders, we want to get, damn, that cut off again, let me out. But yeah, with our close partners and NFT holders, we will keep these services with the AI agents for free for a minimum of 2 years, probably more. I think at least during the bear market, so that we can help build up their skill sets, help build up their businesses, etc. We really want to help them grow, and we want to do right by all of our partners the past 4 years to just really scale up their businesses and to really scale up their skills, especially as this year and the next years go on. So we really want to help our loyal people rise and win. So the investors into this ecosystem will not only benefit from the webinar team, the monthly subscription models, and other things we have planned, but also the AI custom models, which will distribute ownership of all of these various businesses that all of our paid people will create. So they'll get access and airdrops to all these different ones. So this is betting on the very best creators, the very best founders, the best community leaders, the best investors, the best alpha hunters and AI gaming lovers out there to just naturally get all these ecosystems a part of what you invest in. So, but also for the other people, we want to also provide as much value as we can freely. So we'll also have our top AI agents create and post general tips based off of the previous week of what our preferred audience needs. So, for example, maybe there's a new streaming platform for creators that we notice that they've been asking a lot of questions for the past 1 to 2 weeks. So we'll post like 1 or 2 tips, 3 tips for people that need help with this publicly. So they won't be able to be as specific, but people can still interact with agents. They can help them out as best as possible. But in terms of actual speed and the unique output that's custom tailored will be better for our paid people, but for more free general, it will be for that. So maybe for founders, it could be, oh, there's this new social media platform. How do I best use it? So we'll just give them like 3 tips on how to best use it, like actionable ones. So stuff like that. So we want to have the paid users or our close partners the first few years have the best of the best where it's real time, custom tailored, while for everyone else that can't afford it or newer people joining the ecosystem, new founders, new creators stuff, they can have access to the general tips freely to best support them and to not make it complicated, right? So I think for the newer people, it's best to not go super in depth, give them 1 or 2, 3 actionable points that they can actually use, can actually implement, and to not get stuck in like paralysis by analysis. Just take quick action, learn how to use the new thing, right? So with us selectively working and supporting the best innovators, combined with scaling of the AI ecosystem, literally trillions of dollars are getting invested in AI these past 2 years and even more the next 5 years, 10 years. I think this is pretty much not just the new internet, maybe it might be the new fire, like this invention will be super big. So it's gonna be insane. But who knows, we might be in a big bubble or something, but I think with AI being so mainstream and being so globally used, I think it probably will be very changing of our human like history overall and in the future. So we strongly believe reaching $100 billion in ecosystem value from all these businesses that we're creating, not just us, but all of our founders, creators, investors, community leaders, Web3 enthusiasts. I think it's very doable in 5 years. And I think we're willing to go all in on making it happen for sure. So yeah, next section is dark truth for our motivation to start this. So to be blunt, we're not just starting this out of positivity. We're starting it because we developed a fire burning of getting fucked over by so many people. To be blunt, so the founders not communicating, founders not paying agencies on time, founders just over promising, under delivering. If you know, you know who these people are. Working your communities, creators making more copy pasted content, stealing other creators' content, benefiting off insider connections, and then just like doing other random stuff like dumping on their followers. Communities of extractive farmers where they get payment from a team or something, they instantly dump it for price, which I mean, getting extracting, just like flooding teams for no reason. Um, Short-term minded investors forcing new teams to make poor tokenomics because they don't know any better than pressuring them to buy fake services. This part pisses me off. So we got teams forcing people to get 100K followers, forcing them to get these vanity bots to join the Discord, just forcing them to use bots that all of these people get referral fee to refer to those people, and the teams don't even know. They're just like so rushed where they got payment from these teams, so it's CDBC as an authority figure. then they're forced to use these that the VCs get even more money from. So it's just a fucked up process, which I don't like at all. So and next one will be new Web3 enthusiasts having their Web2 gambling addictions. This is not what also one I don't like. So maybe they were really into sports betting, lottery tickets using casino, Web2, and now they're just going on meme coins and just like doing amount of stuff. And now they have access to fingertips where they can just go all in, ape all their savings away. So you all heard those horror stories, which is insane. So as a team, we've had to deal with this for literally the past 4 years, and we're tired of it. We want to create an ecosystem where long-term people can gather, create cool stuff that they're really passionate about, and they have to just help make their dreams come true. Because that's why I'm personally interested. I think, to be blunt, I'm not just, and our team is not just some people who are like very valiant, we're very nice, and we want to just see everyone succeed. It's just what we're interested in. We want to get into projects and support projects which are actually passionate, which are actually interesting. We don't want like the copy paste stuff. So we're doing it for our own selfish desires too, not just giving back, right? So we want to support the most interesting things as I think it'll just make the space a more fun place to be in. So how to be part of the vision now, next plans, etc. So if you're a project team, agency, creator, investor, community leader, web enthusiast, etc., already in touch with us. So whether you're group chat with us on Telegram and our Discord, as an FC holder in our Discord, you're already included. We'll just keep sharing our opportunities and we'll naturally gather data in the background. Then if you aren't already in touch with us, feel free to reach out with which groups you want benefits from, if you want to be a part of, if you want to contribute to, and we'll include you if you're a good fit, or we'll reach out to you later. Then, feeling a little burpy. Then, for also other needs, we're looking for an amazing blockchain to launch our incoming tokens and future NFT collections on, while any other go-to AI agent launch pads so that we can keep experimenting long term and finding the best fits possible to deliver the best value possible. Then, another note is that perks of our line of our AI gaming system growth will be given in priority to our fake NFT holders. So if you're holding them, you're good to go. You'll just naturally benefit from everything we cook up. However, if you don't have to buy one off the open marketplace. It's on OpenSea. However, we give fake friends to free to any of our contributors that contribute over a long period of time. That's also are able to be purchased with Boost Points, which is our off-chain currency, where the more you contribute, so it doesn't have to be much. It just could be like commenting, retweeting creators and partners' posts. It could be helping set up a collab, doing good vibes, tagging us, creating posts about us on X, YouTube, etc. So yeah, stuff like that. Anything contributing will make sure to give you boost points, which you'll be able to buy fake fan NFTs later. So you can do it for free. Then yeah, we want the very best of best to go in our community, so we'll give it for free as possible. And if you have any suggestions for these plans or to help improve the SR ecosystem, feel free to post in our hashtag suggestions in our Discord. Then, specifically for our upcoming plans, we'll be following through for our promised agency obligations. So we do have a bunch planned till late March, so we do have to follow through. So another 1.5, 2 months along leading up to GDC. Then we'll transition more to the AI agents side as we gather all the data from all these partners and stuff. Then we will transition to experimenting with our fake token, where we would distribute to our top contributors, partners, fake NFT holders for helping us gather more data for our incoming AI agents. So with this fake token, it's very experimental, right? So whatever wildest ideas you have for your own goals, business, or the social rising ecosystem, feel free to try it. We're going to create a bunch of committees where people can experiment and get rewarded in this token and fake NFTs for just trying new things and creating new value adds. So we want to synergistically empower you to grow whatever you're personally passionate about, and then synergize that with the social rising ecosystem so that we grow together and can really expand together. So fake is not meant to be our main token. It's very experimental. So from what we've observed, we think it's a big trap that other teams are doing where they're trying to really zone in on building a lot of the infrastructure, building a lot of the other stuff that Web2 has been building for the past 5 to 10 years. And to be blunt, I think it's a race to zero where we've already seen it with DeepSeek, right? Where the ChatGPT model is $200 a month, and then DeepSeek released something similar for free. So we think it's going to be something similar in Web3 where all of these tools will be free eventually and they will be easier to use, similarly to how the internet was super slow back then, now become faster. So we think the best play this year is to gather as much specific niche expertise as possible so that you can implement it into these AI agents when they become cheaper, free, and more openly available to you. So that's what our approach will be, which will be a lot more long term, and we'll gather more and more of this specific niche expertise. Take a little coffee. Then, so how we'll mainly distribute this fake tokens through our gamified AI agent data collection campaigns. So it's gonna be super fun. Where we're gonna bring in our partners, taking rewards to you guys, and you guys can get fake token, fake friend NFTs, etc. So these campaigns will be around 3 to 4 weeks long, probably around GDC, so March, probably around one during summer, and one more during October, November near our next collections launch, which will be called the real ones. So fake friends become real ones. So with this approach, it will also be more sustainable, right? So with our initial, well, I'll give you guys some alpha. So with our initial, since you guys have been watching this long ass video, so our initial experimental token will be fake, and our actual real token, the main utilities, will be real. Wow, so fake becomes real. So with this approach, we believe that a lot of AI teams are very hesitant to experiment, very hesitant to try things because they release one main token and they know that if they fuck it up, their project is screwed, right? We want to do the opposite approach. So with this initial token, it's going to be a lot more experimental, more meme, where people get rewarded for trying things, breaking things, figuring things out, and then when the time comes, when we're ready, we'll release our real token, the main utility, the hashtag real, money sign real, so that by the time we release that, we'll be able to figure out all like the different nuances, different mistakes, and little things, so that we can create a really amazing product and token to launch within our ecosystem. So we believe this approach of being very experimental, being open, being very action driven will lead us to reemerge as one of the Web3 AI X gaming powerhouse ecosystems in these next upcoming years. So last part, yeah, thank you for reading. I just want to include some random parts. Thank you to our partners, NFT holders, friends, partners, etc., for supporting us. It's been super amazing, and we're just shocked to see the amount of support we get daily, whether it be in Discord, Twitter, people sharing us, people referring us to other people, and yeah, we're just very stoked as this is the next plan to scale up our business, our ecosystem, so that we can not only grow but also support your guys' vision. Yeah, it's just awesome. I really want to help people become financially free to get what they really want, to be able to free up more time to hang out with who they love, do what they love, and stuff like that. So it's gonna be super dope. And yeah, we really don't take this for granted. So every interaction we have, whether it be in Discord, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, competing on leaderboard together, like the Infinity Odds one, we're very grateful to have you guys on this journey with us. And yeah, it's just literally insane. We wake up excited every day to build this with y'all. And yeah, I've just been so excited about this article and our grand vision, as this was something we've been cooking up for a while, and I'm so excited to have this be public now. So yeah, I think it relates back to this project is not just with the Web3 vision, but it's been a culmination of all of our life experiences. So growing up, our team and other people, we watched stuff and have personally had mentors and have personally taken educational courses on like fitness, basketball, powerlifting, business building, learning charisma, like charisma command, shout to them, learning how to trade stocks, crypto. If you guys know Charlie, Zip Trader, meditation, traveling, self improvement, and just a bunch of other gazillion things. And I remember reading Tony Robbins. I remember reading Eckhart Tolle, stuff like that. So just a billion other things that our teams are passionate about. And for more of a backstory, I used to work as a personal trainer, then entered a little bit of physical therapy as a doctor, then I worked as an ABA therapist. I worked in the hospital for a bit as volunteering, like general hospitals, like 5 different fields, whether it be X-ray, emergency room, etc. Then also mentored other people to build their fitness businesses. So yeah, stuff like that. I've always been passionate about educational and giving practical value to other people. And yeah, having AI agents supercharge that with one of our favorite fields in like AIX gaming, it's just a dream come true. So yeah, it's super dope. So you guys are familiar with school, it's like a educational platform. So we imagine this to be a Web3 supercharged version where I think with school, even the best people, they're limited by time and energy too, like our partner agencies and us as an agency. So with these AI agents, they're able to work with them 24/7 to really scale up their businesses so that they don't have to work all the time, like 7 days a week, right? So yeah, it's gonna be super dope. And we wanted to really emphasize this genuine human connection as being a part of the socializing ecosystem. It's all about getting exposure to both sides, right? So it's all not only about getting exposure into the AI side of scaling things up, mass producing things, but also the genuine human connection side. So whether that be you're a streamer, you want to host game nights with communities, X spaces, you want to meet with people at conferences, you want to do casual hangouts, you want to really empower those people to really double down on that while having AI automate everything else and maybe provide more opportunities for whatever they personally are passionate about. So, yeah, we just are super excited where people get both aspects, that genuine human connection, also that AI scalability, mass production element. It's gonna be dope. But yeah, I think that's about it. Thanks for being with us on this amazing journey so far. It's gonna be fucking amazing this next year, next few years. I'm so stoked to finally get this public as we just been cooking this up in the background and we're finally able to be public with it. So probably pin this, post on YouTube, post on Twitter, post on Discord, our Telegram channels, stuff like that. And yeah, got nothing else to say. Yeah, would love to have you all join us on this amazing journey as we build this ecosystem, and we want to really support what you're building so that we can combine synergistically and to keep growing together. So, hope you all have an amazing day and chat to y'all soon.